Fashion is constantly evolving, and what feels fresh and exciting today can quickly start to look dated tomorrow. As we move toward 2026, style is shifting in a more intentional, refined, and personal direction. People are becoming more conscious of quality, fit, sustainability, and individuality rather than blindly following viral trends. This doesn't mean fashion is becoming boring, on the contrary, it's becoming smarter, more expressive, and more timeless. Some trends that dominated recent years are now losing their relevance, and holding on to them can make an outfit feel stuck in the past. Understanding what to let go of, and what to replace it with, is the key to staying stylish without chasing every new fad. One of the biggest trends to ditch heading into 2026 is ultra-skinny silhouettes. For years, extremely tight jeans, spray-on trousers, and body-hugging outfits were considered the gold standard of modern fashion. While they had their moment, they now feel restrictive, uncomfortable, and outdated. Fashion is moving away from clothes that squeeze the body and toward pieces that allow movement and confidence. Instead of ultra-skinny fits, relaxed tailoring is taking over. Straight-leg trousers, wide-leg pants, relaxed-fit denim, and softly structured blazers offer a more balanced and contemporary look. These pieces flatter a wider range of body types and feel effortlessly cool rather than forced. The focus is no longer on showing how tight your clothes are, but on how well they are cut and styled. Another trend that is rapidly fading is loud, logo-heavy fashion. Oversized brand names splashed across shirts, bags, and shoes were once a symbol of status and trend awareness. However, by 2026, this approach feels flashy and overdone. Modern fashion lovers are leaning toward quiet confidence rather than shouting brand names. Instead of logo mania, understated luxury and minimal branding are becoming the standard. Clean designs, subtle textures, neutral tones, and high-quality fabrics speak louder than any logo ever could. A well-made jacket or a perfectly tailored shirt with no visible branding often looks far more expensive and stylish than something covered in logos. This shift reflects a deeper appreciation for craftsmanship and personal taste over social media validation. Fast fashion micro-trends are another major thing to leave behind. In recent years, trends have risen and fallen at an exhausting speed, driven largely by social media. One week everyone is wearing a specific color or cut, and the next week it's already out. This constant cycle not only leads to cluttered wardrobes but also contributes to environmental harm. In 2026, the focus is shifting toward longevity rather than instant hype. Instead of chasing micro-trends, investing in versatile, timeless pieces is the smarter choice. Classic silhouettes, neutral colors, and adaptable garments that can be styled in multiple ways are replacing throwaway trends. A high-quality coat, a well-fitted pair of trousers, or a versatile dress will always outperform a trendy item that looks dated within months. Overly distressed and ripped clothing is also losing its appeal. Extreme rips, excessive distressing, and intentionally destroyed garments once represented rebellion and edge. However, as fashion matures, this look is starting to feel careless rather than cool. In 2026, cleaner finishes are making a strong comeback. This doesn't mean everything has to be formal or boring, but there is a growing preference for clothes that look intentional and polished. Instead of heavily ripped jeans, opt for raw hems, subtle fading, or classic straight-leg denim. These alternatives still feel modern and relaxed but are far more versatile and refined. They can be dressed up or down, without looking sloppy. Another trend on its way out is overly matchy outfits. Perfectly coordinated sets where everything is the exact same color, pattern, and fabric can sometimes feel flat and uninspired. While matching sets can be convenient, wearing them without any contrast often lacks personality. Fashion in 2026 is embracing thoughtful contrast and creative layering. Mixing textures, tones, and styles within one outfit creates depth and interest. For example, pairing tailored trousers with a soft knit, or combining casual sneakers with a structured coat, results in a look that feels more dynamic and personal. The goal is not perfection, but balance and individuality. So what should you wear instead as you move into 2026? The answer lies in intentional style choices that blend comfort, elegance, and self-expression. One of the strongest directions fashion is heading toward is elevated basics. These are everyday pieces made with better fabrics, better fits, and better details. A simple white shirt becomes powerful when the fabric drapes well and the cut is just right. Neutral colors like beige, olive, charcoal, navy, and off-white are dominating because they are timeless and easy to style. These tones create a calm, confident aesthetic that doesn't rely on trends to stand out. Tailoring is also becoming more important, even in casual wear. Clothes that fit your body properly, without being too tight, instantly elevate your appearance. Slightly structured blazers, tailored trousers, and clean-cut outerwear are replacing sloppy or overly casual looks. This doesn't mean you have to dress formally every day, but incorporating tailored elements into your wardrobe adds polish. Even something as simple as adjusting the length of your pants or the sleeves of a jacket can completely transform your look. Sustainability and conscious fashion choices are no longer niche ideas, they are becoming mainstream. In 2026, wearing clothes that align with your values is part of personal style. This includes choosing durable fabrics, supporting ethical brands, and buying fewer but better items. Vintage and secondhand fashion are also gaining more respect and popularity. Wearing pre-loved pieces is no longer seen as a compromise, but as a sign of individuality and awareness. Mixing vintage items with modern basics creates unique outfits that can't be easily replicated. Footwear trends are also evolving away from extremes. Uncomfortable, overly chunky shoes or impractical designs are being replaced by sleek, wearable options. Clean sneakers, loafers, minimal boots, and refined sandals are becoming wardrobe staples. Comfort and design are no longer opposites, they are working together. Shoes are expected to support daily life while still looking stylish, rather than existing only for photos. Accessories in 2026 are more about subtle impact than excess. Instead of piling on trendy accessories, people are choosing a few meaningful pieces. A quality leather bag, a classic watch, simple jewelry, or a well-made belt can define an entire outfit. These accessories don't scream for attention, but they quietly enhance the overall look. This approach makes style feel more mature and intentional. Perhaps the most important trend to embrace is personal style over trend following. Fashion is moving toward individuality, where the goal is not to copy what everyone else is wearing, but to refine what works for you. Understanding your body, lifestyle, and preferences allows you to build a wardrobe that feels authentic. Trends can still be fun and inspiring, but they should serve your style, not control it. In 2026, the most fashionable people will be those who look comfortable, confident, and true to themselves. Letting go of outdated trends doesn't mean erasing the past, but evolving with purpose. By ditching ultra-skinny fits, loud logos, fast fashion micro-trends, excessive distressing, and overly matchy outfits, you make space for a more refined and future-ready wardrobe. Replacing them with relaxed tailoring, understated luxury, timeless basics, thoughtful layering, and conscious choices will keep your style relevant and confident. Fashion in 2026 is not about trying harder, it's about dressing smarter, feeling better, and expressing who you truly are through what you wear.